you guys, it's Stephanie
and Bayleigh
from City Cove Interviews. We are awaiting a phone call, and wouldn't that be funny if you just called, from Kent Moran, who is my all-time favorite actor, and I highly recommend going check out Listen to Your Heart, which is what we're going to do after this interview, and we're going to cry like babies. But until he calls, which he's probably not going to be on time because it's 5 o'clock now and he didn't call. What if he doesn't call?
Don't say that. Oh, we sound like such girls. He'll
call. We're just weirdos. Anyways, let's get back to business for this interview.
Yeah.
We're going to be asking all these questions, and check out our interviews that we have on our YouTube page already. Check out our first update video that I just posted, and we're going to be interviewing, just to give you a rundown of things, we're going to be interviewing Kylie Morgan, who is on opening act, Taylor Buno, who's going to be on the next, Boys Like Girls, and then this weekend we are interviewing, oh, it's Ken. Okay, he's here. Hold on. Hello?
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
I'm here. What?
Is it time for you?
Yeah, this is perfect.
Okay, cool.
I'm here with actually one of the other interviewers, Bayleigh, and she's going to help ask some questions too.
Awesome.
Alright, where did you get the idea for the movie Listen to Your Heart?
Well, I started out with like a singer-songwriter background, and then I also have a deaf uncle, and then the whole, cancer aspect that came in was, I dedicated the movie to my little cousin, and that sort of all happened, around the same time period for me. So really, I was pursuing acting, and the writer's strike hit, and the idea sort of came to me in a dream originally, and then I just was inspired to sort of bring those pieces of my life together and tell a story with it.
Wow, I have to give you props because that was such an amazing movie. Like, I can't stop watching it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, for the movie, did you have to learn sign language, or did you already know some from your uncle and having to do with that?
I only knew a little bit, so yeah, both Alexia and I had to learn it, and so we had a sign language interpreter who put all our dialogue on a videotape for us, so we were able to just watch it and practice. But yeah, we learned it quicker than we thought. In indie filmmaking, this was just so quick, so we really didn't have much time to learn it, but we were thankfully able to, so it was good. I've always wanted to learn it.
Yeah, was it hard to learn sign language?
Yeah, I expected it to be a little bit harder actually, but it still was difficult. It was difficult to remember the sign language while you're acting too,
Yeah. You and your brother Luke produced this film together. What was that like to work with your brother?
That was really cool. Luke had just finished college, and he sort of originally came on just to help out, and then he ended up taking a much bigger role in producing with me, because he fell in love with it too, and it was really cool. We still work together, even though now I'm sort of doing my own projects and he's doing his, but we still help each other out all the time, so it was really awesome to be able to work together.
Yeah.
When you originally thought about making Listen to Your Heart, did you want to show off your music talent as well as your acting, or was it just more towards your acting?
Well, I wanted to, I've always been inspired in terms of writing music, and so I wanted to incorporate the writing aspect of the music into the movie, sort of making it like a musical-ish sort of movie. So yeah, I didn't necessarily do it to show off the talent, but I wanted to, just thought I'd have fun doing it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would be cool.
How is it working with all the castmates on this movie? Were all them a part of, I don't even know what I'm asking.
Like a family? Did you guys become a family through it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was like I said, indie filmmaking is much different than doing a big studio movie. So it was all very quick and very intense, really. So we spent a lot of time together, and all hours into the night and everything. And working with Alexia, she's a terrific actress, and this was her first feature. And yeah, we got really close. And then with Sybil, she was a pleasure to work with. It was really awesome to watch such a seasoned actress and be able to work with her in these scenes and everything. And everybody from Frank and Amy, who plays Nicole, they were all just really great people, and so we became really good friends after the whole thing.
Oh wow, yeah, I would assume everybody would become so close. And I'm surprised that was Alexia's first feature film. She seemed so natural at it.
Yeah, well, since then she's really done great things. She's starred in 2 Sundance movies, and just booked another role as well. So she's doing really well.
Yeah.
Have you gotten any feedback from the hearing impaired community?
Yeah, definitely. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback and also some negative feedback. The hearing impaired community is very split in terms of different opinions and stuff. So some people don't like the whole cochlear implant the idea and everything. So it's definitely been split, but have gotten many positive feedback as well. And also, you know, I did a lot of research with my uncle before I did the film. And sort of just seeing his experiences growing up, I put a lot of them into the movie too.
Yeah. Was Sybil, because she's such a great actress, was she anything like what your uncle's mom was like? Because he was deaf?
Right. He definitely encountered some of those issues. And it wasn't necessarily as cold-hearted as it came off in the movie.
Yeah.
There were better intentions behind them. And then also just experiences that his other deaf friends had, you know, with their parents or other people in the community.
Yeah. What was it like seeing your movie Listen to Your Heart play outside in the middle of Times Square during the New York City International Film Festival?
That was like one of the coolest experiences of my life. It was amazing. It was really sweet. Like I couldn't think of a better place to show the movie, and there are just thousands of people there that I was shocked that they were physically sitting and watching the whole thing. It was just really cool. Great to let people see the movie, and they responded well, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
When you saw Listen to Your Heart for the first time, was it better than you expected the movie to be, or did you kind of know it was going to be great?
Thank you very much. Actually, Luke and I, we really ended up doing a lot more than just producing and acting. We ended up having a hand in the directing as well. So we basically, as soon as the film was finished being shot, we took it through the edit and everything. We were sitting there with the editor, and so we really made it what it was in the post-production. So we saw it hundreds of times before we even saw it real time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in a way, I didn't get to see it for the first time and see how it was, and I'm glad that you like it.
Yeah, oh my god,
yeah.
I was like talking to Bayleigh on the phone the other night, and I can't stop watching it. It's like addicting.
Awesome.
I heard you grew up in Connecticut. What was your inspiration to go into writing, producing, and acting coming from Connecticut?
I've just always loved singing and acting, so I grew up doing that, but I was also big into sports and everything. I sort of, a lot of Ariana's experience in terms of like her dream to pursue music but really pursuing business is sort of like what happened with me. I had a business job all lined up when I got out of college, and I never really thought it was possible to pursue this industry because I didn't know how to. And I had always done like plays and things like that growing up, but when I got my first job, I realized that's not what I want to do, and I just basically quit it and moved to New York City, and just sort of struggled as an actor there for a while before coming out to LA and just, you know, keep it going. But I'm really glad I made the decision, and I'm very happy.
Yeah. Did you expect to like make it as big as you did, or was it kind of like, oh, I'm just gonna go do it?
I wanted to, you know, to basically just, as long as I'm continuing to act in features, that is really what I want to do. I've done some television, and I'm open to doing more, but I really want to do movies. So as long as I'm doing that, you know, that makes me happy. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Are you producing any movies right now?
Yeah, so I just finished shooting a movie called The Challenger that I wrote, directed, and acted in. So it's my directorial debut, I guess. And so Michael Clark Duncan from Green Mile plays my boxing coach.
Oh, wow.
And it's a boxing movie, so I was training for like 7 months for this. I was training with Freddie Roach's gym, who is basically Manny Pacquiao's trainer.
Yeah.
So it was intense. It was awesome. It's really cool. We got to. I mean, I can't give everything away, but there's a big final fight, and we got to film in this huge arena in Albany in front of 5,000 or 10,000 fans. It was really
wow. I can't wait to see it now. I'm so excited.
Yeah. I'm excited too. I'm actually editing it right now.
Oh, wow. What is it like producing and writing movies? Is it different than acting in them, or?
Yeah, you know, it's very different, and the acting part is really cool because you just sort of go in, you do your role, and then you leave, and then you get to see what happens later. But the filmmaking takes so much longer that's the only part I don't like is it takes such a long time, but I really love doing it.
Yeah.
And it's helped me a lot as an actor, and vice versa. Acting has helped me as a filmmaker. So it's great because you get to share, you know, stories with people, and movies are all about stories, and I just, you know, have a lot of things I want to share.
Yeah.
How do you and your brother come up with the idea for Wishing Well Pictures?
Well, Wishing Well is actually my company. Luke's got his own now.
Oh, okay.
Rebel One Pictures. I came up with the idea. I actually don't know. I just sort of I was thinking of names. I like the name. And then from the name sort of came the concepts that I wanted to tell and stuff, and what I wanted it to mean. Basically, like the dreams come true, that kind of thing.
Yeah, because my brother's 8, and we were looking at your website, and he wants to be a director when he gets older.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he knows what movie he wants to make already, and he's like coming up with all the details right now.
At 8?
Yeah, and he's gonna kill me for telling you because he didn't want me to say anything. But
Oh, that's great.
yeah, he wants to do it so badly. Like, he wants to make a scary movie, and he already has the name and all that stuff.
That's great.
Yeah.
Do you hope you can get more into music as well as your acting?
Yeah, I really do miss the music. I'm always writing songs and stuff. I just never have time to record them. When I record the score for this, for the Challenger, which I'm writing, I'm hoping to record some more songs and release them. But yeah, once I sort of get more exposure as an actor, I definitely plan on like pursuing music more.
What was your overall favorite project to work on?
I would have to say the Challenger that I just filmed. It was, you know, I learned a lot of Listen to Your Heart, but Listen to Your Heart was actually very difficult to film because we had never done it before, and it was so much things that were new. But in terms of fun, like this one we just did was so smooth. You know, we were very prepared, and we went in and were able to do so many cool things from blowing up a car to the final fight at the end and SWAT team stuff and all this cool stuff. So it was really fun.
You're just making me want to see it even more now. There's like boxing, there's blowing up cars. That's so cool.
Sounds like you had fun.
Speaking of the Challenger, was boxing harder than you thought it would be?
Yes, boxing is like one of the hardest things you can do. I was shocked. It looks like, you know, you just punch each other, but it's so much more mental than that, and the physicality of it, and like how prepared you have to be and how in shape you have to be for this certain type of sport is really difficult. So like before every day of filming, I was literally running 4 or 5 miles and then having to direct and act, you know, those days. And then just the boxing workouts themselves, it's crazy. It's like an hour of just training, and you get 1 minute breaks, 3 minutes on, 1 minute break, just the whole time. So it's like the most intense workout I've done so far.
You must have been like really built afterwards.
I got in better shape than I am now. You can tell me.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for aspiring actors or musicians?
Yeah, definitely. When I was growing up, like I said, I wasn't sure sort of how to pursue this thing, and it's not very easy to understand how to. It seems to be difficult to understand. So I would say, you know, definitely to try plays and things like that, but also if you're interested in movies and TV, to just seek that specific thing out, because it's much different than acting on stage. And so I would say acting classes and like online submission things like Actors Access and LA Casting are good places to start to try to build your career. So I would say start with student films and short films, and then just sort of get your acting, you know, chops going, and then you can build from there.
Oh yeah, I see.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Oh goodness. Hopefully making bigger films with some really talented people.
Yeah. What's next for you, and what can fans expect to see in the near future?
So right now, I'm finishing the Challenger here, and we're gonna get distribution sometime in the next 4 or 5 months, hopefully. And then I'm acting in a movie in September. It's like a psychological thriller. And then in the process, I'm developing 2 movies. I'm developing a James Dean movie where I'll be playing James Dean, and then this other movie that's a comedy.
Oh wow.
You'll be
So you're going from like a thriller to a comedy to like all different types of movies.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I think that's important as an actor, because if I keep doing the same thing...
Yeah, like to keep yourself rounded kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there anything you want to say to your fans, like, before we end the interview?
Yeah, no, just thank you so much, and hopefully you keep following me and following the work that I do.
All right, well, that was our last question, but me and Bayleigh are, like, really hoping that we get to meet you soon and do, like, a face-to-face interview.
That'd be cool. Well, you guys are in Connecticut, you said?
Yeah.
Where in Connecticut?
We both live in Naugatuck, but we travel, like, everywhere in Connecticut.
Cool. Well, next time I'm in town, if I have, like, a Q&A or anything like that, I'll let you guys know.
Oh, thank you so much. That would be awesome.
Cool.
All right.
Well, thanks a lot for the interview, and hopefully it was helpful.
All right, thank you so much.
Sure.
All right, bye. Oh, that was our interview with Ken. Oh my God, he's so sweet. I told you, I'm like obsessed, and it's not healthy. I do not recommend it.
This is where the fangirl part comes out.
Yeah, this is the fangirl issue, and this is gonna be bad because we're sending it to him.
Oh. Well, then I shouldn't say anything.
Yeah. Like really, I was like fangirling inside. And Kent, we love you, and thank you so much for this interview. It means the world to us. Like, interviewing you is like interviewing somebody that my dad used like listen to, like one of those big bands. And I've been trying for it to interview his bands, but interviewing you is like a dream.
It's a big step.
Yeah, it's a huge step, and I've been trying to get more into actors than just musicians, and the fact that you're both is just unbelievable, and you're incredibly talented, and we're probably going to go watch Listen to Your Heart right now.
Yes.
So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our interview with Ken. And Kent, like I said, thank you like tons. All right. Bye, you guys.